The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials down 6, Nasdaq's off 30, S&Ps are off 5.5, gold contract down $1.40, not $1.40, 12.88. We get silver down 7 cents, $16.40 an ounce. Copper down a penny at 3.07 a pound. Light sweet crude flat, $71.49. Notes and bonds, you get the 10-year note up 6 ticks, 118.23. 30-year bond up 10, 140.24. King dollar up 350 ticks, 93.725. 93.480, folks, is the one you want to watch all day long. That's the December 12th high. If you close over that, we'll go on to 95. Euro at 117.5. The yen is trading out at 110.5. And what's intriguing here, you know, if we look at some of these higher volume stocks out here today, you know, the market being flat, there's a couple of these stocks that are down pretty good. I just heard you talking about Campbell's. Yeah. That's
pretty
down.
Interesting when you have a CEO resigning effective immediately in terms of what's that about? I'm sure we'll find out eventually.
Yeah, totally. So let's
I mean, CEOs don't resign abruptly and send their stocks down 10%. As in, that's why they don't resign abruptly. So there's something else going on.
Look at this thing. Oh, my God. So let's go look at this in general. So you've had a one-way route from, well, cut in half. 67, it's in 2 years, right? Yeah, about 2 years. 67, you're down to 34. Another one, well, you know what's intriguing here is that AMAT, that's a big hit on AMAT. Yeah. You know, AMAT's going after this February 9th swing low, man. It's just crazy how these things work. Yeah. So you're at $48.67. 48.50 is the high of the low. You know, 45 is the low. JWN, that's going south too, right?
Yes. Big numbers.
Look at that.
Yeah, 10%.
So this is breaking the consolidation. So the bottom of the consolidation, 46.10, 45.81. Yeah, you're breaking the bottom of the consolidation. And that's been consolidating for quite some time. What else we got out here? So let's see. You got Advanced Micros up 35 cents. You got Micron Tech down $1. Bank of America's off 20 cents. PayPal's up 2. They were going to buy.
They are buying. Right?
Yeah, they're buying another firm. Yeah. Try to compete with
European.
Square. Yeah. So bottom line, let's go over to that gold contract. So you know you have. Well, Friday we get gold. You know, thus far it's held, if you can say that. The low today is 12.85. The high is 12.90. I heard you say that. Yeah, look at that. That's good. That's a good little spike on the open. Okay, so we'll see where this shakes out coming into a Friday. The XBT. Now, you know, folks, if you haven't test-driven the Nadex platform, great time to do it over the weekend. The spreads on the Bitcoin, they will close at 3 o'clock this afternoon. The weekly spreads open back up 8 o'clock Monday morning. And these babies are getting, you know, they're getting a little more movement, right? This week we had, what, if we go back to Monday?
It was 8,700 was the middle of that spread that we opened at. Okay. Yeah. So you had the spread this week going from 4,700 to 12,700, with 87 being the middle. And, you know, it's only $700, which doesn't seem like a lot in Bitcoin because of the moves we've had, but it's still almost 10%.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Google's going to be all over 60 Minutes Sunday night. You know, bottom line is that, yeah, it's down $15, but guess what? It's not a lot.
I saw you put that in your newsletter. So what are they talking about? Do you know, or just that?
Yeah, that they're going to have an antitrust enforcer on, and they're saying that they've basically crush competition.
Okay, antitrust. But I didn't know if it was going to be a privacy deal or what.
Yeah, no, it's
antitrust.
It's antitrust. Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. Oh, that's.
There's a lot of competitors right now in a lot of what Google's doing.
Yeah, no, so I would say Amazon's one of them.
Oh, for sure. Apple, right?
I mean, yeah. Facebook.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
it'd be interesting to see how they're clamping it. They did have it.
They had it before, but the bottom line is that even when you look at the charts, you know, Facebook got a much stronger chart than Amazon. I mean, than Facebook, than Google.
Slow down. Okay.
Yeah, they definitely do. You know, the Google chart in itself. Yeah, the bottom of this consolidation has volume all over it. Let me put this on a weekly. Yeah, these bottoms got some volume in them. Top wasn't bad there. It's right there. Yeah, it's not bad. That was 1,087. You're below it again, though. Yeah, the consolidation, the bottom of that consolidation is laying out at 992, and that's not much for Google. You know, if we go over to King Dollar, we take a look at King Dollar. This is a big day for King Dollar out here, folks, because it's been trying to get it up into this level for a long time, and the level we're talking about is at 93,370, and it looks like the way it's trading right now, it's going to basically blow it away.
So a lot of strength there for sure.
There is. We got 11,000 contracts, and now what you're going to have here, a close over this would be a weekly close over it. So that's basically more indications that your next swing point up there on a weekly basis is 95 DX1. Let me get the exact number, because when we bounced the last time, which had been quite some time. Yeah, there it is over here. 1 second. Let's see, how many?
You're on a 15
I have it. Yeah, I have it. There it is right there. Yeah, 95,060.
Okay.
Now, what this does, this is where this is going to get really, you know, the bulls and bears will fight over this level, because we've dropped out of that level. That's where the large ABC structure is down with like a 93,500, no, an 83,500 price projection. But now you're coming back inside that range. You know, you get back inside, yeah, realistically, you get back inside, you could say it's really 93 to 94. You know, you have a shot, it's at a higher range. So it's a big number. And what will be intriguing there is that, you know, nothing has done anything to the market. I mean, bottom line is that we get option expiration. Looks like it's going to be a sideways market out here. We, if we do look at the NDX, the strength versus the weakness out here. So PayPal is up 3%. You get Monster Beverage up 2%. IDEX Labs is up 1.8%. This is a big number. Taking it down, AMAT's down 9.7%. Baidu's down 7.4%. Lamb's off 4.5%, and Clack is off 3.8%. Now, so when you look at Clack, when you look at Lamb, that's all about AMAT, because AMAT builds all their manufacturing facilities.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, if AMAT's going down, that means they're not ordering.
Sure.
You know? Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. We have the Dow Industrials right now up 19. NASDAQ is down 24. S&Ps are off 3.5. Come right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow right now up 15, Nasdaq's down 23, S&Ps are off 4. Let's go inside the Dow and see the strength versus the weakness inside the Dow. So strength out here today. Oh, Boeing's going to be a big one. So Boeing's putting 44 positive points, Caterpillar 15, Home Depot 13, Apple 3, taken away from it, Goldman 8, Intel 7, Chevron 7. Let's go see what Deere come out with numbers. Deere looks like it's going to be the intriguing thing about Deere is that when I woke up this morning, they said Deere was trading down.
Okay.
And it's up $6, folks. And you know you're breaking out B point with some good volume. 131, 149. That's a beauty, man. That's 18 points. So you got 43, 50, 63, 161 would be the price projection. Let's see what Deere is saying. That's why Caterpillar must be moving too. Okay, so the earnings per share, the estimate was 331. They took in 314. This is wild, but look at they boosted the next one, right? It's all about the future again, right?
Sure.
Look at that, folks. So that's why it was probably down when they first come out. So the estimate was 331. They took in 313.
314, but yeah.
The year now, but the fiscal year, they see it going up 2.1 to 2.3.
Yeah.
That's quite a pop, though.
It is.
Right?
Well, it's. I mean, they're saying they're going to make almost 10% more than they thought, right? They're going to make instead of making 2.1, they're going to make 2.3. Add $200 million onto that. Not a bad revision.
And if we put this is interesting because if you put this on a weekly, what you have here is that you just broke the whole downtrend that has been in place since the high of February. It's a pretty good looking chart.
Definitely.
Let's see what, so okay, you get agriculture, you get construction, you get forestry, big machines, right? Yeah. That's what it comes down to. $33 billion. So watch this, folks. This is, so 2014 they're taking $33 billion. Then it goes down a few years, pops back up to 33. Next year, they think they're going to basically do 36. Oh, here's the breakdown. This is cool. So agriculture is still the biggest. Agriculture,
equipment,
20 billion. Yeah. Construction, 5 billion. Financial services. Oh, they finance some of it. That makes sense.
It would, yeah.
Right. Pretty wild. Yeah. So if we go over to Caterpillar's getting a little pop on it. Not with as much gusto, though. Caterpillar's still coming into this that February and March downdraft. So Tiger Dollars.
Sure, yeah.
We get Tiger Dollars, folks, Memorial Sale. We do this a couple times a year. This is a large bonus, larger than we normally do. The way Tiger Dollars work, if you have any product at TFNN, you're buying any product, any newsletters, any webinars, the whole ball of wax, they're totally transferable, no expiration date. We started this last night. It goes until the 28th, which is Memorial Day.
Yep. A week from Monday, so basically just 1 week, and basically we've doubled the bonuses. So normally you can get 10, 15, or 20, 20 being the max, and now it's 20, 30, or 40%. So that'll be a week. And like you said, we really do this about a couple times a year now. I think the last one we did was either in November or December. And we may do one towards the end of the year. We're not sure, but we're literally a couple a year. We do them for a week. And so I encourage people, whether you're a current subscriber or you're going to find a sign up for anything in the future. I mean, I'm always amazed at how many subscribers that are current don't use them, because it's an easy way to lock in your savings. If you're a current subscriber, you can just immediately gain, whether it's 20, 30, 40% savings on those bonus. So if you spend $500, you'll get 100 extra, which would be a 20% bonus. So you'll end up with 600 Tiger Dollars to spend. You spend $1,000, you'll end up with 1,300 Tiger Dollars, so 300 extra Tiger Dollars to spend, however you choose. And if you spend $1,500, you get a 40% bonus. So you end up with 2,100. For whether it's monthly subscription prices, yearly subscription prices, the Den, the workshops. Steve Rhodes has a workshop coming up this coming Wednesday. You can get your Tiger Dollars. Then right away, you go from getting your Tiger Dollars, sign up for Steve's service, whether it's Dave, you can still sign up for Dave's services, get access to the webinar he did on options Wednesday night. So they're a great tool. If you're subscribing to anything we do, they cover the whole gambit, whether it's Basil's CD book, opening call, market insights, gold report, the whole ball of wax.
It's hard to comprehend that a week from today is Memorial Day weekend.
I know, summer is here, man. Wow. Summer is here, for sure.
Summer is here.
So check that out. It'll run for the next week. And, of course, it'll be interesting to see how next week goes with, Dave stopped by the office yesterday, and he's saying, volume's going to die up Wednesday, right? He said every year it seems like they run for the Hamptons earlier. And I agree, right? Doesn't it seem like every year?
There's no doubt. There's no doubt.
Memorial Day weekend, those long weekends, they really do. They tend to dry up at least by, it used to just be Friday, then maybe it was Thursday, Wednesday. Good luck getting some volume, right?
There's plenty of companies, just in general, I think, that, like if you're making appointments, now they just make appointments Monday through Thursday.
Sure, oh, definitely.
I mean, they don't even bother like with Friday. It's like Monday and Thursday.
Especially as you come into summer, Memorial Day, when you're in the Northeast, right? They've been waiting for some summer weather.
I was talking to Caitlin, and evidently up in Boston, they've still had some rough weather, a lot of rain, evidently.
Yeah, and we've been getting some rain as well. We have.
Yeah.
But,
grass is growing.
That's right.
The grass is growing. So let's go take a look at the silver market. So what we have had, folks, is this: a divergence between the gold market and the silver market. And what it is that silver has stayed inside its higher range. The higher range being, it's only like about 10 cents, but bottom line is that it stayed inside there. If we take a look at this, you get basically $16.31. So that's positive. But now if you want to see a mess, and this is, I love this metal too, but bottom line, no one else is loving it. Platinum, P-L-A-T. 1 second, there we go. So if we look at this platinum market, look at this thing. Platinum, 883, and PL1 is this. Yeah. So if we look at platinum, Andy Hecht and I mean, the first time this went under the price of gold now, it was probably like 3 years ago. And
it's got to be a while ago.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And that bottom line, folks, hadn't happened in years. It happened a couple times, but guess what? This thing is pretty amazing. You know, and so the real question, you know, I'd say on a fundamental basis is that, you know, are electric cars having that much impact on the platinum market?
Yeah.
You know, because you don't need platinum in an electric car. That's what it comes down to.
Can you add gold?
Yeah,
what is the gold?
Yeah.
Gold generic.
GC1.
There we go. Perfect.
Okay, so let's see. How do I?
No, I think that's right.
That should have it. Yeah. Right.
There we go.
There it is. Okay. Now you just hit the chart again. It should close it. Look at that. Oh, we'll come back with that.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here though, because gold is not at 1800. So, just see how this looks weird here? This starts from a generic point. We have the gold contract. It's at 1288.
Yeah.
But this is all gearing, I think, from starting them at an even point. We'll have to figure it out. But
that's wild.
Yeah, it's not.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Be right back.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender. Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get 'em, folks.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow up 40, the Nasdaq down 16, S&Ps are off 2.5. And if we do take a look at this correlation between the platinum market and the gold market,
so we got them on the correct axes now. So they're both showing the same price, and that's where you really can't see. We pulled it up right about 3 years ago, literally about May of 2015. You saw the price of platinum rise above gold. You got, the price of gold rise above platinum. And it's going to stay that way for 3 solid years. Quite an acceleration they had in 2008 in terms of platinum being so far above where gold was at. But that's not the norm anymore.
No. It's pretty amazing, actually.
And they're almost separating. I mean, you look at the trend. The trend is separation there.
There's no doubt.
Yeah.
There's no doubt.
Yeah.
And, you know, what happens is that the platinum is a much harder metal. It's harder to get out of the rock, and that's why it's one of the reasons that, you know, there's less platinum. Platinum actually gets used versus gold. You know, gold gets used for jewelry, but platinum actually gets used institutionally.
Yeah, industrially.
Yeah, and what ends up happening is that it has to do with, you know, basically gasoline, diesel run engines.
I don't know if they exist anymore.
Yeah, listen. Well, you know what's going to be intriguing here is that the aspect of we have oil at these prices, so we'll see how many more electric cars actually get bought. You know, we haven't had oil at these. You know, the last time oil was up here, we didn't have as many electric cars in 2014.
Sure.
You know, and bottom line is that we'll see what that demand, you know, correlation is. This is quite a chart. If you're in your car, you know, you're not watching Target TV, you're going to see folks. You know, that platinum was above gold for years. It started fluctuating in 2011, but.
Yeah, they kind of came together in 2011.
And then about that 2015, they separated.
Pretty remarkable in 2008 that what is the separation there when you had platinum really having its run where...
It was huge.
Yeah, I mean, you had, to put it, so you had gold trading at like 865 and you had platinum at about 2,000.
I know.
And then, of course, you had platinum crash back. Pretty remarkable, right? So in May, even in June... you had that type of a separation in terms of gold being under 1,000, platinum being over 2.
Yeah.
And then literally by November, you had the two at equal prices.
Down at $600, I think.
I think it was
$650. I think it was $760.
Yeah.
$760.
Yeah.
From $2,000. That, folks, is heavy volatility.
That is
so
for
if
sure.
you're in the metal market, make sure you want to be selling when when things are good.
Yes.
Because you're talking about a commodity. That's what it really comes down to, which is pretty wild. Let's go take a look at good old King Dog, Amazon. Still hanging tough up there. I gotta find out how this thing works with, because you never like got a card from Amazon that you have Prime, right?
No, I don't, but I do use their app.
Okay.
So I would guess that it could be something to that degree.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that you can pull up your app pretty quickly. I'm sure you're logged into there. I'm not sure. And to reference to people what you're talking about, the Whole Foods, right, to show them, yeah, so I would guess it's going to be something like that where you have, you know, you just pull up your app and then you have some type of a scan code or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that later.
Yeah.
Because I haven't done it on my, I always
They have a great app. They're really good at functionality, ease of order.
Okay.
Yes. Not hard to believe, right?
No, it totally makes sense. What's interesting is that I've just always audited on my computer, so I got to pull that up. But that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Let's go take a look at the XAU, the HUI. So the gold, silver equities. Now they've still held tight. And today's going to be a big day, folks, because the bottom line is that Friday, coming into basically slow week next week, XAU right now is held price. Gold Bugs Index also held price 177. The lows out here are 176.56, 176.15. We're at 177. Walmart. Let's take a look at Walmart. So,
one more time.
Yeah, that's just staying flat. But what you are going to see with Walmart, you get a confirmed ABC down, and looks like 85.19. Yeah, if you close underneath that, you're still going to close in the lower range.
And where was that ABC?
Right here. It blew apart the
Where's your AB?
On the 9th. Oh, this is a good one. So when you do an ABC structure down or up, folks, what you do is that to be the most conservative. Let's see, on February 16th, the stock was at 104, and then it gapped down to 97. What I do, I take the bottom of the gap. The reason being is that these are two separate swing points. That's how I look at them. So to be the most conservative, I wouldn't take the top one. I'd take the bottom one. So the bottom one there is 97. That's down to 85. Okay? That's one way of doing it. So then you look at that and say, okay, I got 8 points, right? 8 points gets you down to $80 on this one, because 89 would be a C, right? Okay, then you can go like this. Then you say, okay, tell me what to do on a weekly. Now, on a weekly, it's a different animal, because, you know, you realistically could take the 104 down to the 84. Now you get $20, and you say, okay, now that's 69, 89, you know. So I like doing them both ways. And then if you go to the high of the last strength, you got 86. Now we're already into 86 because we're at 84. It's like, okay, then 80 is probably game. And you know, this thing broke it concisely. Now, this is what is sad about Walmart right now. Walmart was trading really well when we were talking to Kevin Hinks. I liked how he was actually trading.
Yes.
Right? But what's happening now, folks, is that if it closes where it is, you can see last week we got to a price point of 81.95. You had 75 million shares traded. This week, we had 64 million already, but it's actually pushing into a low. You know, so now it's like, okay, you have more sellers. So that's going to get, you know, it's like, okay, if Walmart can't handle price, it's like, is Amazon that dramatic overtaking businesses?
Sure.
You know, there's still the gross on Walmart is a mind blower. The
numbers they do, for
the
sure.
gross sales. I mean, look at this gross sales. This is like, it's just hard to even comprehend.
Yep.
$122 billion in 90 days.
Yeah. Definitely.
That is a mind blower. Unreal. And it's still growing what looks like 1% per year, right? 3% over a 3-year period, right?
I think that might probably be annualized. No?
Yeah, I guess I got to find out.
I think that would probably be
3-year growth, 3%.
I think that's probably annualized. That would be my guess. Sometimes if you just scroll over it, it tells you. No.
And the U.S.
Yep, there it is. 3-year annualized.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
everything's annualized. But
so that's
it's big numbers, right? When you're growing 380 billion to that degree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to dig that, no doubt about it. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back. Don't forget about those Tiger dollars. You got a week to get those. I think about 10 days to get those Tiger dollars. They're right in the front page of TFNN. Dow Industrials right now down 22. Nasdaq's off 35. S&Ps are off 7.5. Gold just went positive. Thank God for small and big miracles, man. Up $1.20. Come right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow down 32, Nasdaq off 33, S&P's off 8. Let's go over to that dollar. So simultaneously, you know, we just ended the last segment. We were talking about gold catching a bid. So you can watch this simultaneously as they sold the dollar, bought gold. This is always gets intriguing, how you get these huge spikes. And the dollar, we just got one, you know, so bottom line is at 10 o'clock, you know, you do 206 contracts at the high. We just got a spike down with 1,000 contracts. Now remember, 93,480 is the number to keep your eye on. If we go over to the gold contract, you're going to see just the opposite. That as they sold the dollar, they bought gold, and it's always intriguing. Like, is it the same trade? You know what I mean? And in gold, you can see that. That was quite a, you know, we just spiked from 1289 to 1291. The kicker here, which you need, is that you got 11,400 contracts. So what happens here, folks, is that we just got over the high from this morning, which was at 3 o'clock in the morning. That puts in play that, you know, we could get 1295 out here.
Sure. Yeah.
So that's, you know, that's going to be a big number if, in fact, we can get that on a Friday.
Sure.
Let's go to our man, Paul in Henderson, Nevada. What's going on, brother?
What's happening, gentlemen? Good morning. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, man.
Good morning,
Let's
Paul.
make it a great weekend.
Oh, absolutely. I'm looking forward to Memorial Day coming up soon, and, yeah, it's going to be great.
Totally.
Definitely.
Cryptocurrencies.
So, yeah, crypto. So check this out. I was at the Money Show the past couple days. I had it here in Vegas.
Okay.
And I used to go to the one often in San Francisco.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy myself because I get to meet a lot of, you know, very new traders to very experienced traders and everything in between.
Yes.
And it was a great time. So they had a lot of cryptocurrency lectures and talks and things like that. And I was very surprised that the demographics of the people inside the talk were at least 50% women and at least 50 and up. So it looks like the older generation that probably has more bread is looking to get inside this market here.
Interesting.
The one thing about that Money Show that I would just add to that for sure is that demographic skews towards an older demographic than the Traders Expo shows, Paul. I don't know if you've been to both.
Okay.
And that's where we like to really hit up the Traders Expo shows because that's a little bit more in our niche, whereas you get more financial planning. But it's interesting to hear that even in the Money Show that you have the cryptocurrencies everywhere because that's interesting in itself.
Well, yeah. So, hey, listen, take a trip to Chicago in July. We're going to be at the Traders Expo in Chicago in July. We'll get to those dates.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, I think it's like July 22nd, 24th, somewhere around there.
Now, you know, yesterday, Paul, I don't know if you heard me in the afternoon, I was talking about, I guess this past week, they had the big crypto conference in New York.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
And here, I'll pull this up because this is pretty cool. But
something like 8,000 people all paying $2,000 a pop to attend. Pretty remarkable.
Yeah. Now the deal on this, I was bringing this up as to the aspect of. I
don't think that's
not it. I was bringing it up.
It was BitMEX, correct?
Yeah. And what they did though, and I was bringing this to the aspect that they're just basically promoting, which makes sense. You're promoting the product. What they did is that they rented a whole bunch of Lamborghinis. And they were spinning them all over New York, and they had them all parked in front of the Hilton, like all these guys that have already made all this money. and then it came out that no, they rented them all.
Gotta love marketing.
Yeah, I had pictures of it yesterday. It was like, because when you first bring it up, it's like, wow, man, yeah. And right off, as soon as I looked, I says, yeah, these guys really made a lot of money. But no, guess what? That wasn't the case. But that's what the aspiration was.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's wild about that BitMEX is they offer 100 times buying power, which is just insane. So, but they do it. It's based in somewhere in Europe, I believe, but. Yeah, the 100x buying power on Bitcoin. They have Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and I think Cardano now as well.
Okay. I can tell you what's a little bit scary about the story you just told about the 50% woman and then the older crowd. Not so much the older crowd, but Tommy would remember this too. When Forex was like going over the top and we would do these shows, like the Traders Expos, it was... actually, in the older crowd, what you had is this. It was amazing how many women were getting into the Forex number. And then what they would do at all these booths, they would have all these young women there to try to get all these old guys over there. So it was so weird, man, because like at the very end, before everything blew up in the Forex market, you'd go to these shows, and not only at these shows, let's say there's 40 or 50 booths. At the last couple of shows, there were like, 10 booths of all... Forex companies, and it was the Wild West, man. I mean, it was actually, I would say that, I don't know if it's more wild than Bitcoin, but there was definitely more people doing it. I mean, the booths were crowded, and of course, I'm saying to myself, this is amazing, man. But bottom line is that it was the same type of deal, meaning they were given the 200-to-1 leverage.
Yeah, and they would advertise commission-free, right?
Yes,
because they make the spreads.
Because they just make the spreads, right? Yeah.
That is insane. But Bitcoin right now, when we were looking at it, I believe maybe 2 weeks ago, it had done pretty much, I use the Gemini chart now because I get that on my TC2000.
Okay, yeah.
So that's what I'm basing it off of. But it did almost an exact, actually it was really close to an exact 61% retracement of around 9,700. And now it's at a 61% retracement of that move.
Oh, that's cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost right at it. So it responds really well to the Fibonacci's, and so we'll see what's what this weekend coming up. It should be pretty interesting if this level's going to hold or...
No, that's good info because, that's really good info because inside the foreign currency market, too, the Fibonacci numbers, I mean, between Larry, Joe DiNapoli, those numbers, there's some good consistency with them, and, they basically do trade off them. And I can understand that more even because those, the currency markets are just so big. They're just like so freaking large. I mean, it's like, you can see them bouncing off, but I can see the Bitcoin market being new and, no one has a handle on it yet. It's not like you got a Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, Citigroup in there with a trading desk.
They're just starting.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's see if we can get a handle on this thing.
Sure.
Yeah, a few of the talks that they were doing there, they're basically, some of these companies were trying to get capital for their investment group. And it seemed to me, by sitting there and listening to what they do, they're pretty much just traders. And they're trading around it, and they're looking for a safe way to invest in cryptos, and I kind of had to laugh because I'm like, I don't really think there's a safe way to invest in cryptos.
Here, stay right there, because I want to ask you a question when you come back here. The question is going to be, when you say that they were looking for money, the question is going to be, are they looking for money for them to trade other people's money? Stay right there, folks. Paul, Tommy, and myself, we're coming right back. Dow is up 7, Nasdaq's down 21, S&Ps are off 4, gold's up 270. We caught a bid. Right back.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
One of the keys to success in anything is the ability to make new distinctions. So what new distinctions are you making to achieve even more success in your life? When it comes to trading and investing, I wanted to become the best of the best, which is why I went on to make new distinctions. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, and for the last 12 months, Timer Digest have been tracking my newsletter signals, which have earned me the ranking as the #1 market timer in the nation for the S&P 500 in gold. On Wednesday, May 23rd at 5 p.m., I'm going to share with subscribers one of my newest distinctions, which is how to follow the money and do so in multiple currencies. You see, money has to flow somewhere, and with the world getting smaller and smaller each day, you and I can identify exactly where most of the money in the world is flowing. Sign up for Mastering Probability by coming to the homepage of TFNN.com to begin your 30-day money-back guaranteed trial membership and learn the exact tools that I use to time the markets. And if you can't attend live, don't worry, because the workshop will be archived on your members page for the next 30 days. Sign up today.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Swim lessons from TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim is now at 11 a.m., followed by Basil Chapman at 12 noon. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com. Educating investors. Learn how to trade options with swim lessons. Brought to you by TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. Next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. We're talking to Paul from Nevada. We're talking cryptocurrencies. So, Paul, were they trying to raise money to trade?
I believe so. So they were looking to one company in particular that really stood out because the way that they said that they traded was very similar to how I trade the cryptos. And they were called Blockchain Momentum, and they were looking to raise money to expand their operations there.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll show up at Chicago. I can't wait to see how that shakes out.
Definitely.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I'll tell you guys what, I should have had a TFNN shirt on, man, because every time I went to the bar to go talk to people, I was like, if you guys want to know Forex, you got to go see my man, Mr. Larry Pesavento. Price and volume, Tom O'Brien got it down, Basil. TFNN's where it's at, and
okay, we got to get some shirts. You're right.
We appreciate it, man.
We got to get some shirts. Shirts and hats.
You got it.
Yeah.
Totally.
Cups. We had the
whole deal.
Yeah, totally.
Hey, so, Paul, just the other side, the sports gambling. Have you, living in Nevada, has anything been talked about in terms of that getting legalized, kind of in the state's issue? You hearing anything out in Nevada as to how that's going to play out?
They said, I heard the mayor on CNBC the other day, and she was saying that they're not concerned about it one bit, that, you know, people come to Vegas for the whole entire experience, and they're well more, they've been doing it much longer, so they got it down in terms of their sports books and things like that. So, but I think the online aspect of it's going to be really cool. I heard you talking about ESPN's going to allow you to just bet live or whatnot, right?
I imagine that's where it's going, right?
I do. I think Vegas is going to get more business.
Yeah, no, and Vegas is going to be fine. And I talk to friends that aren't gamblers, and I say, you got to go just because it's so much fun.
Totally.
Beautiful restaurants, beautiful everything, right?
Yeah, no doubt. Cooking, brother.
All right, gentlemen. Have a great weekend.
You too, Paul. Thanks.
Stay right there, folks. We get swim lessons coming up next. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White, myself. Don't forget about Tiger Dollars. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Wow! Go get them, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.